like we have society controlling us, and you know all the norms in our society, everything like that. All these biological entities that like control us, like we think we're so fucking free, and when really, no. Like even when I'm sad, is that really my soul being sad, or is that my hormones or the chemical things telling me I'm sad? Like sometimes I'm just like embarrassed to be in this mortal coil, like in the view of like us being more than just our biological bodies and having like a soul or like a mind and all that. I am like so annoyed that I have all these hormones that control me, and you know, when I start thinking like this, it's like, whoa, I do not control myself. I can't control myself.
Hey guys, so I just kind of have this urge to talk about something that is a fundamental problem that every human being obviously has, because we're all humans, we all have bodies, we all have all those biological entities that keep us alive, that make us, which we should be so fucking grateful for. But at the same time, in the view of like us being more than just our biological bodies and having like a soul or like a mind and all that, I am like so annoyed that I have all these hormones that control me, and you know, a certain biological set that makes me attracted to people I shouldn't be attracted to, and like how I can't help it because it's a biological attraction. Although like so many times in my life have I been attracted to guys who are like total douchebags, but there's something in the biology that's saying, yeah, I need to mate with that guy, I need to have fucking children with that guy, so I like, because we have good genes together or whatever, like pheromones and all this stuff, all these biological entities that like control us, like we think we're so fucking free, and when really like we have society controlling us, and you know all the norms in our society, everything like that, and we have the thing that most of us characterize as ourselves, our bodies that are controlling us. We think, oh no, like I'm moving my legs, I decide to move my fucking legs and my arms and my whatever, but really, like, really, no. I mean, of course your muscles and stuff is what, but you control your muscles, but my point is more like, you know, even I preach like, oh, it's all in your mindset, if you decide to be happy, you'll be happy, but at the same time, if I don't have, like, the chemicals in my brain to make me happy, such as really depressed people might not have as much of, then it's not that easy, because you don't have the resources in your brain to do that. So like at the same time, no, you can't really choose to be happy if you don't have the resources, the biological resources for that. And it's like, when I start thinking like this, it's like, whoa, I do not control myself. I can't control myself. Like when it comes to, like I said, like guys, I like all the wrong guys. I don't like the guys that are right for me, because fuck that shit, you know, because my body is like fucking stupid. I'm just kidding, but like, and like, I don't know, like I always end up like liking guys that don't like me back, or they just like me, you know, sexually or whatever, or like a guy likes me and I don't like him back. Like, fuck that shit. Like, why can't my body just be like the guys I should like? But no, it's not that easy. I don't want to like be with someone who I'm not biologically attracted to, because it's, I don't know, it just doesn't work that way, because there's no passion. It doesn't work. And I'm like, whoa, like sometimes I'm just like embarrassed to be in this mortal coil. Like I can't, like even when I'm sad, is that really my soul being sad, or is that my hormones or the chemical things telling me I'm sad? But at the same time, is that my soul, except that, or like, are chemicals just things that are turning things on in my soul? But at the same time, fuck people that are outside. Just kidding. I can't even when I was at home, I couldn't concentrate whenever my parents would like come up the stairs. But like, people with anger issues, it's probably because they have like too much of like a certain hormone, like testosterone for example, and just men in general seem to be more aggressive. And I mean, that goes back to like evolution and all that stuff to protect us and blah blah blah, but like it takes a lot to try to stare off. It takes so much like rational thinking and not being like intoxicated to be able to really control like biological factors that think that like affect your state and your mindset and things you do. Like, fuck. But I don't like we as humans don't like to be rational all the time because it's fucking boring, right? And it's funny that you feel free when you're actually being enslaved by your biological entities. Like, you feel free when you hit someone in the face, when really that's just something happening in your body that's making you hit that person in the face. Or you feel free, like, I don't know, when you do something that's kind of wrong. But it's really just impulses in your brain that's telling you to do it. And it's like, wow. What am I even, like, is that me, or is me the person who is actually thinking rationally through it? Like, what do you think is you? Like, I don't know, I'm like confused, like, what? And we're so, I don't know. And most people don't even think about this. They're like, I'm free, cause bro, I'm free. Like, it's like, people have so many statements, like they say, I'm this or that, and I'm like, well, why? And they're like, hey guys, so my camera kind of just stopped recording, and I had to like put a lot of pictures on my computer and stuff, and basically it ended up getting like dark before I was done with that, so now it's the next day, and I'm kind of like out of the loop of what I was talking about. But I just watched like the video, and I ended on saying how, you know, a lot of people say, oh, I'm free, because, you know, they can't even back up why they're free. Like, it depends on how you define free. And I guess the whole point of this video is that we're not free, because we have things, well, it depends on what you think of as free. Is free, I don't know. I can't even explain it, but like, we have so much going on in our bodies that make us do stuff. But at the same time, is that what makes us who we are? And therefore, if we do things based on that, is that us being free? I don't know if that made sense to you guys. But like, is there something separate from our body then? Do we have something separate from our body that does control us? Or is it all just hormones and like chemicals and like reactions in your bodies? Is it all that, or is there something else? And in which case, what is that something else? Like, I don't know, like sometimes I just get kind of annoyed and kind of sad that I'm in this like body that I can't control. Like, I was born with a certain set, I was born with a certain intelligence and certain this and that, but then again, that is what makes me me. That's what makes me interested in philosophy, because I was born with the brain I have, and you know, so it's kind of complicated. I can't even explain what I'm trying to say, but it's like, just think about that, how controlled you are, like by your body. Like, even the people you connect with, it's probably something biological why you're connecting with them. Like, especially when it comes to like romantic lovers and stuff, or whatever, people you just have casual sex with or stuff. It's like, fuck. Sometimes I just feel so, when I think about this, I just feel so helpless, because I just realize how controlled I am by my body. And as much as I try to break free from that, even me breaking free from that, like I said, like punching someone or whatever, like doing stupid shit, that is still your body. Like, everything is like, I don't know if anyone even got my point here. It's just like, people might rarely think about that, the fact that we're so controlled by our bodies. But then again, are we our bodies, or are we something else? Is there, you know, is there actually like a soul, or is that something we just try to believe because we're scared of death and like non-existence, whatever that is? I don't know. I hope this made some sense, and I apologize for like my camera like cutting off, because I had too much like memory stuff. Like, my memory was full, but like, whoa, I don't know. Like, sometimes but at the same time, I love my body. I cherish my body, like, not necessarily like how it looks, not aesthetically, but that as well, I guess. But I mean, like, all the like, I'm glad I'm alive. I'm glad I'm in this body, but at the same time, it's like, it's so limiting. Like, I'm in this body controlled by all these biological entities, and I cannot escape it. The only way to escape it will be to kill yourself, and you don't even know if there is something separate, like a soul, that will continue living. We don't know for sure. But it's a nice thought to think that we are something more, but, you know, I know this is probably a really pessimistic video, or like, yeah, like, I don't know. I hope this made some sense. I just have to get that out, like, fuck. I love my mortal coil, or my biological body, but like, sometimes I'm like, can you like stop? Like, I find myself attracted to people that hurt me, like guys especially. It's like, why? And I know rationally, if I was purely to think rationally, this is what made me start thinking about this, because like, I'm attracted to some douchebags, and that's what made me think of it. It's like, if I just thought rationally, like, about how they have treated me and stuff, then I definitely wouldn't like go back to them or whatever. But like, I don't know. And I don't know, like, we're so controlled by it, like, fuck. Okay, bye.